Hello, this is Nerdy Girl. I know it's kind of a change of scenery for this video, but the lighting in the room I usually film in is awful. Like, you can see the colors coming through the curtains kind of thing. Today is a tag video. I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. So there are 7 questions on this tag. I'm going to be answering all 7 of them. Number 1 is, why did you start this channel? And that's a pretty easy answer to that question, is because I really didn't have anybody to talk to about books in general. I know several people that read a lot. My sister reads a lot. I have friends that read a lot. But I always feel like they don't read the same things as me. And so I don't really have anybody to talk to about it. So I'm excited to talk to you guys about it. Number 2, what are some fun and unique things you could bring to the Booktube? That one's kind of hard to answer because all really I can say is that I can bring my own personal opinion to Booktube. And sometimes it's not always what everybody else thinks. There's some books I don't like that people love. So just that opinion, as well as I don't always read YA. And my goal is to expand what I'm reading and to really give you a viewpoint of what I read. And it varies in genres. I am all over the place with my genres. I'm hoping to put up more videos that people might not have talked to about on Booktube. Number 3, what are you most excited for about this new channel? I'm just excited to interact with people and to meet new people, to learn more about editing. I really do like kind of technical stuff and I want to learn some more. Number 4, why do you love reading? And I think if you're watching these videos or if you're filming these videos, you have to love to read. And I love to read for a variety of reasons. One, you get immersed into a different world where you can use your imagination and your own creativity to envision this world. It gives you kind of an escape. I like that I can read the same thing as somebody else and have a totally different experience. I love reading, and I have for quite a while. Number 5, what books or book series has got you into reading? And I'm going to be honest, when I was small, I had a difficult time learning how to read. And now I am immensely fast at reading. I shock people with how fast I can get through a book. So I really didn't start loving reading until I was in high school. And the first book I remember liking, there's 2 when I was young that I liked. It was called Sam the Scarecrow. It's this little picture book. I don't even remember what it's about. I just remember that was one of my favorite books when I was little. As well as I loved, there's a monster at the end of the book, which is the Golden Books with Grover, Sesame Street. In elementary school, I didn't really like reading. Most of the time when we had reading time, I would get books with pictures in it and just stare at the pictures. In junior high, it was pretty much the same. My friend got me into reading like Goosebumps by R.L. Stine, so I read quite a few Goosebumps. But I didn't read like the typical books that kids read when they're young. I didn't read like the Hardy Boys or Nancy Drew or Ronald Dahl or any of those kind of books when I was little. I didn't read any of them because I had no interest in reading and it didn't really matter to me. When I was in high school, I finally got a book that kind of spoke to me that we were required to read because I didn't read books that weren't required to read or weren't books that my friend was reading. So in high school, I was assigned a book my sophomore year that I actually was ahead of the class and I finished long before, and it was To Kill a Mockingbird. I really did like it. And after that, I read, the next ones I really liked were Anne of Green Gables. I read those in high school. And I started to read fantasy. I got into Harry Potter. I got into all kinds of different fantasy books. I remember in high school reading Terry Brooks, David Eddings. Really liked Pullman's The Golden Compass. Yeah, that's the book, sorry. I remember really liking that. And I'd read anything that was fantasy at that point. And I have loved reading ever since then. I've gone through slumps, and it's usually when I'm doing a lot of schooling. That's a long-winded answer to that question. Number 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? Some of them might be kind of technical, kind of cameras do you use? What editing software do you use? How do you come up with the ideas? How do you kind of like map your video, how you're going to do your video beforehand? And then, of course, fun questions like, what are your favorite books? How do you choose a book? That kind of stuff. And then the last question, number 7. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? And quite frankly, for me, it's time. Because I work 12-hour night shifts. And when I'm not working, I try to do videos. It's kind of hard because I live with somebody who works daytime, so I can't be up yelling, doing videos in the middle of the night. And I'm not super quiet, kind of thing. So time is quite frankly, and when I work, and I don't get much time in between. I don't have time to do videos then. So I really try to pack all my videos into my days off. So sometimes you'll see me in the same clothing. That's because I did it on the same day kind of thing. But I am gonna be more dedicated now to this channel and to creating videos. So that's the tag. It's pretty straightforward. I will see you later. Bye.